What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a Rakdos Dragon Tribal deck that appears to me to be the best home I've found so far for the Manaform Hellkite. So, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew, simply called the Manaform Invasion. And if you have not guessed already, that is because we are playing one of the sweet new battles from the latest set, March of the Machine, called Invasion of Tarkir. When it ETBs, you reveal any number of dragon cards from your hand. When you do, it deals X plus 2 damage to any other target, where X is the number of cards revealed this way. X can also be 0. So baseline does 2 damage, but then, you know, if you've got 3-4 dragons in play, you can do 5 damage. And it's a nice way of either going face with a hand full of dragons in the early game and just get that clock started nice and early, or you know, you can flip another battle. You know, you already have one in play and you want to get rid of these 5 defense counters. Play another invasion and hit. You know, it's to any target, right? So pretty nice. This is the one new card. Every other card in the deck is an old one, but I think it makes a thing like this a little bit more playable, in my opinion, because of its backside. The Defiant Thundermaw, 4/4 Frampler, Flying Trample. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. You can see why this is pretty game ending. Like, if it isn't the easiest thing in the world to flip, and I think they did that on purpose, because if it were any easier, this card would be absolutely freaking busted. I'm starting to think that I may want to cut 1 or 2 little bits and pieces here and there and put in remove counters. There's a black card from the new set. Is it this one? Remove up to 5 counters from a target permanent, draw a card. You know, that's an immediately flip your invasion button and draw a card. So I think we're gonna definitely be playing this. Also, there's a new red one. 2 damage into the fire. Deals 2 damage to each creature, planeswalker, and battle. So, I don't know. I mean, probably going to do like a battles tribal in the near future, so stay tuned. But I just thought I'd give you that little tangent, because we don't have any of the specific cards in the deck that can deal damage to battles, other than other copies of Invasion of Tarkir. So we're mostly flipping it with our Shivan Devastator, which has haste, and so it can enter the battlefield and straight away attack the Invasion of Tarkir. Other cool reasons to be running the Shivan Devastator, while we're on that topic, is that it's okay to discard it in the early game to things like the Chapter 2 of Fable of the Mirror Breaker or the Chapter 2 of Elder of Dragon War, because we have 3 copies of Rivaz of the Claw. The one non-dragon creature that we have in the deck, but it is meant to be in Dragon Tribal because it can tap for 2 mana of any combination of colors, and you can only spend that mana to cast dragon creature spells. So the other cool thing is, once during each of your turns you may cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard, which is you know, continuing on my point about the Chapter 2 and Chapter 2 here. Or, you know, maybe the first Shivan Devastator you cast gets removed. You know, everybody's running full go for the throats these days. Bye-bye, it's in the yard. You play a Rivaz, and, you know, later in the game, you've got a bunch of mana. You can just cast a Shivan Devastator from the yard, make a huge fireball, and end the game out of nowhere, which I really like. What else? Well, you know, the whole reason why it's called the Manaform Invasion is because to get the maximum benefit from the Defiant Thundermaw, you need to have as many dragons attacking as possible. And we can do that by having a Manaform Hellkite in play. The magical Christmas La La Land, like, amazing turn, which I hope to get to go off at least once on camera for you guys tonight, is the following. Unsummoning Sick Reflection of Kiki-Jiki on the board. Defiant Thundermaw on the board. Copy either the Thundermaw in a pinch, but better, the Manaform Hellkite. once you have 2 Manaform Hellkites in play, you cast, I don't know, an Elder Dragon War, a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. You go for the throat, something the opponent's blocking with, whatever. That would make, at that point, 2 extra dragons off of the Manaform Hellkites, these little illusions. And then you just swing with all your dragons. And the triggers off of the Defiant Thundermaw goes ping, 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 and you just deal all that damage to the opponent's face, plus the dragons come in afterwards, and it's just boom! Very explosive, very fun, amazing when it goes off. So far, win rates are sitting on around about 60% in Mythic. Upwards of 30 matches. If you don't believe me, you can you can either stick around to the end, I'll just show you some stats, or you can go check out my Untapped profile. The link is in the description. But that is the deck. Nothing much else that I need to add, other than let's jump into some games and see how the deck performs on the Mythic ladder. And yeah, hopefully no streamer's curse. There's definitely certain decks that are a terrible matchup. And, you know, now we're getting a little bit further into March of the Machine Standard. There is, you know, a lot more people are crafting and buying boosters and able to upgrade their decks. It's not as easy as the first few days of the new format were for somebody like me who happens to have all of the set already. People are catching up. Also, the reason why my rank is so low, even I was in the thousands like yesterday, is because I've been testing every kind of possible jank pile under the sun. Like, you guys remember I cleaned Slate? There was no brews left in my deck builder, and now it's just like scroll, scroll, scroll. I've just been brewing like a madman. Feels great. Okay, that's a dragon in hand for the invasion. Let's see what the opponent plays. These lower 80s in Mythic are fun. Like, cool stuff happens. Aha. Fable. Gotta love it. Is it gonna be a turn 5 reanimate portal type of a deal here? I have a bad feeling about this. Ren? What are you doing here? What is Ren doing in here? Bring back the portal with a... Of course he's got it. Oh, this game's over. Certainly feels that way already. Reanimation, hey? Like... God. I mean, I shouldn't complain. I'm also playing... I need a land. Oh, that'll do. If we go Tarkir now, I think we gotta go for the bigger thing. Also, you know, the creatures are gonna keep coming back because of Portal, and we can't get rid of it with Brotherhood's End because it's 9 mana. Let's see if there's still like Atraxas and... Oh wow, yay. So wait, the repair and recharge can also do planeswalkers, enchantments, artifacts. Oh, that's game over. Not a single freaking land when you need it. It's just insane. Yeah, this game's a GG. Alright. Turn 5, Portal of Phyrexia. On to the next one. I know when I've lost. Well played, opponent. Boros Reanimator continues to be insanely busted. Also, this guy was like heavily sprinkling like non-red and white stuff in the deck to just bring back with Reanimators and no actual mana to cast it, which... It's been a while since we had a Naya Reanimator that was just essentially Boros but Splashing Titan. Now people are doing all sorts. There's so many reanimation spells. Cruelty of Gigs, Invoke Justice. That, the card the opponent just used in the last match. There's the new battle, Invasion of something or another. I mean, there's so many freaking reanimation spells that are good. And so many good reanimation targets that, like, feels like standard is... What? Again? Another one? Not Reanimator. Probably more aggro. I'm okay with Fateful Absence. We get an extra bit of card draw. We need to find our Brotherhood's Ends, because that deals with the Forge. Ah, double Forge. Scary stuff. Rivaz, hold up, go for the throat. Block with the I'm starting to think I may need to just run a Braid in the deck. Probably should have let him swing first with both of them, so that we don't get the token from the wedding announcement. Now, is there a sweeper here? I would play sweepers if I was running this kind of stuff. I really need Brotherhood's End, like yesterday. Where's Brotherhood's end when you need it? There we go. Yes, please. The pressure's off. Those forges were seriously damaging my chances of victory. Okay. Whew. Whew. Got there in the end. I like the strategy the opponent was playing. I've actually got a very similar list in the cards with some cool new stuff from the new set, because the Forge, as you know, arguably my favorite card from the last set, and it's happens to be a non-creature, so synergizes nicely with all the prowess stuff that we got going on. You know, convoking thing. I mean, there's lots of cool reasons to be playing the Forge. Also lots of cool new like sack stuff going on, sacrifice, this and that. Need a third land to get things going, but it could be worse. There she blows. No dragons to reveal, so we just go in face. Artifact synergies. Maybe go for the throat. A little bit useless. You can sack the blood token and turn on the sanguine statuette now. Well, I still wanted to get the treasure in case. It's an artifact, so we can't zap it. But then I'm going to use this mana here to do this. I'm still holding up. Go for the throat. Okay, now we need to find another Brotherhood's end. Yeah. We tried this. We tried this a while back. Okay, they don't have haste. We get a unsummoning sick reflection next turn, which is cool. If we top deck a cool dragon, we can do some cool things. wasn't gonna sweep, mate. I'm gonna save these this replication for EOT. Hopefully there's no removal for the reflection quite yet. Okay, doesn't look like we have anything removal wise, which means we get to flip an invasion next turn. We have to let this one through, which is quite the hit. What? Why couldn't I copy? Why didn't it ask me if I could pass the turn? Okay, well, I'm flipping this damn thing now. Why? I was really hoping to do that last turn. I didn't remember clicking the you know, pass turn button, so I'm really wondering why I wasn't asked whether I wanted to copy anything there with the Fable at the end of turn, of the opponent's turn. But hey, a win's a win. How are we doing for time? Perfect. At least 3 matches left in us. CZY. Cuzzy. Hey, Cuzzy. Triple Fables. Snap keep. Hashtag shuffle is fine. Someone else who splurged on the little pack with the new pets and things. Nice. Pardon me. Pardon me. I think we just got turn 4 Fable, turn 5 Fable. Let's like see if we can't get them to scoop that way. This is looking like mono white mid range. Hold up, go for the throat instead of cutting down this thing now, in case there's something that's more removal worthy. Otherwise we cut down opponent's end step. Now we're just racing against farewell, basically. There's never a good feeling. Farewell is one of my least favorite cards, to say the least. I think with all the treasures we're okay on mana. That's nice. I think we go... Copy a Fable. Fable, carry me on. Dananina. A Fable, carry me on. I'm then thinking about using my Brotherhood's End on those bloody bank busters. Just use the mana from the treasures so we don't sweep our own treasures. He'll just go for the card draw. But if I can avoid this, like, you know, potentially 6 cards being drawn here, then... What? Why wouldn't you draw? That was a huge misplay. He had the chance to draw a card there. We are 1 turn away from farewell. I am ready to bet every single penny I have that that is what is about to come our way. Ah! We could have maybe won next turn, but no, I don't see how it's gonna happen. If he has the Fable, we lose. If he doesn't, we stand a chance to win. Maybe he's got another ossification in hand that he can discard. Plays planes, farewell. I mean, if he has it... Okay, okay. Could be worse. Honestly, I think if as long as this Fable remains on the battlefield, we're looking okay. He's going to try draw some cards now, and that'll tap him out. And that should win us the game. We just play this on, read ahead to chapter 3, copy it with the reflection, and swing with everything. What's that, 6? Not quite. Not quite there yet. But we're still, like, risking farewells, so I'm gonna just try and apply as much pressure as I possibly can. Please don't draw a farewell. Please don't draw a farewell. Oh, moment of truth, moment of truth. Okay. Annoying, but acceptable. He can kill one of our Kiki-Jikis, but the other one survives. I think we're good. Still got 1 land to play. I think that was the wrong play, mate. Maybe he has another Lauren, but we still win. That's not enough mana for anything. Yes! Dodge the farewell, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Still haven't done the thing. The whole reason for playing the Hellkite. I really want to do it at least once, so we may, if it doesn't happen in the next game, go a little longer with this video. But the win rates are still fine so far, so I'm happy. Like, winning on camera is what makes my day, but cheers. Also, getting massive combos off on camera once and losing the rest of the matches is almost as pleasing to me. But yeah, I mean, Fable just won us the game there, just continuing to be the most freaking bursted card. That's a mulligan. On the draw, wonky hand. Honestly, not that much better, but whatevs. Plenty of removal. Hopefully it's, there we go. Toxic deck. Incoming. If it's toxic, whoo, am I happy. Ah, okay. That's also totally doable. Quirion Beast Caller next. So it's the +1/+1 counters theme. He just sees a whole hand of removal. Which one do you pick? Okay. I mean, it's only a 2 mana. Okay. Opponent saw all the removal, didn't draw his third land, and felt the need to scoop it up. Win's a win, but doesn't make for the most entertaining content ever, so let's quickly move on to the next match. For those of you with sharp eyes, you may have noticed the Mardu Reanimator deck there with the Kroxa and Kunaros little fusion. What a god! Oh, that would be such a cool hand if we just had one red source, man. Off you shall bleep. Bye-bye. Ah, so it's the stupidest deck ever from the last format. Has to wait till turn 3 to also hold up the protection. We are just landlords. Yeah, there was something there. So we can do a 5/5 Shivan Devastator next turn off of the Rivaz. Let's see. Okay, that was definitely supposed to go on some kind of other creature, I'm assuming. I'm just so used to seeing this in your Illuminator Virtuoso decks that I wasn't expecting to see it here. He may have the flip my dude now thing. He may also have counter spells, which would... Now it could be like bounce spells. Okay, I mean, he's definitely going about this a very different route than the usual one, which is cool. Playing some enchantment auras. Okay, we can insta-flip the invasion. Anyway, we can't block the Stormchaser Drake because of the... see if he has this one, another copy of Shore Up in hand. Does not have a Shore Up. Thundermaw obtained also incredibly heavy flood, which is very annoying, but one can only hope. He may have just another infectious bite. Oh dear God. This is a very annoying deck to play against, I must say. Yeah, I think we've lost this one. What a terrible, like, cards. We just drew lands and nothing, like... Yeah, okay. We all know when the client just wants you to lose the game, right? Yeah, we just drew lands. C'est la vie, mon ami. C'est la vie, mon ami. Nothing you can do about that. Alright, so how are we doing for time? Perfect. One last match left. One loss, 3 wins so far. Hoping we can do more than just flood for the final match of the night. Good single malt is definitely, you know, when they say pick your poison, I don't pick mine. Much better. Invasion. Unless it's Italia, I was just gonna say. Okay, in which case we are forced to cut down Zitalia. Which means we're playing against soldiers. The name of the game with soldiers is just remove every damn thing they put down, and then they run out of cards. Now we need a good... Oh, okay. Never mind. 1, 2. Whew. Got out of that one. There's always another one. Unfortunately, cut down was not at the ready, and when they're both in play, they stack up on each other. He goes for the swing. And once the 1 is gone, he can, in response to the cut down, do the Valiant Veteran. Okay. Let's see if it's somebody who's playing Wandering Emperors. Oh no, he's got the Mishra's Foundry. I'm okay if he... Dude, are you running Wandering Emperor? Okay, okay. That's also fine. Now we're both down to no cards left in hand. Let's see what comes out of this. Okay, he can hit us for 4 for the Mishra's Foundry and the double activation. That's really not cool. Dude, I just don't know what to do anymore. Like, I need to... I've gone up to 25 lands because I was bricking all the time. Now, I'm flooding all the freaking time. I just, like, I can never find that balance between the two. It drives me insane. The shuffler is really so bad. Like, I don't know what to say other than... You know, get stuffed. Yeah. Ooh. Man, getting killed. This is why I have the 1 copy of freaking what's his face in the deck. At least that's one of them down. So you can swing next turn, but we will have a Tarkirian in play. By that I mean Invasion, Defiant Thundermaw. Could this finally be the game where we actually like have a Thundermaw that stays on the battlefield? Can only do it once. They get +1/+1, and he doesn't have that other land that does the thing. So he gets in for 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we just need to send you here, and then we'll have the second Thundermaw to defend against the Mishra's Foundry. So if he top stacks a Brutal Cathar, we lose the game. It was a gamble, but I'm willing to take it. I mean, if it's Brutal Cathar, of all the freaking cards that it could have freaking possibly freaking ever be, I will probably freaking lose it. Please let me attack so I can show my viewers the Thundermaw going bananas. Damn it. Alright guys, we didn't quite get to do the thing, but we are already going over time, so if we're just gonna have to leave it at that. We still managed to pull off some pretty nice victories. I'm happy with the brew overall. Could there be some adjustments? Definitely. I'm gonna be you know, evolving or progressing forward with various versions of Dragon Tribal featuring the Invasion of Tarkir in the coming days, as we did also get a sweet Jeskai Dragon, which I cannot wait to play, in the form of Zurgo and Ojutai. I'm not even going to read it. You guys are just going to have to stay tuned. This card is freaking bursted, and goes really nicely in your Dragon Tribal. So maybe 5 colors, maybe 4 colors, maybe 3 colors. I can't wait to get brewing, and I can't wait to show you guys, so stay tuned. But as far as modifications to this specific build, there is an argument to be said for those removal spells that can, you know, I was even thinking of getting rid of the black, cut Rivaz, go full red, and put in the, therefore, the Nahiri's, whatchamacallit? Warcrafting, does 5 damage to battles. I was thinking of putting in the Smite, is it called? Damage to battles. I did show you this earlier. Why isn't it not showing? Damage to battles? Oh, battle without the S. Volcanic Spite, 3 damage to creature, planeswalker, battle. You know, maybe just go full mono red and like put in some of that stuff so we can flip the Invasions of Tarkir faster. Maybe even run Into the Fire instead of Brotherhood's End. Even though it's a less damage sweeper, you know, it's still a bit of a sweeper, but it's also got other things it can do. Help us flip battles faster, get rid of planeswalkers. Also, you can use it to discard and draw, which is quite nice. So, who knows? I mean, this is by no means the final iteration of Rakdos Invasion of Tarkir, but the best one that I could come up with in the last couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, Rooney. Of course, commenting below the videos definitely helps with the algorithm, and the best thing you can do is subscribe. We are getting so close to that mythic 1K subscriptions, at which point I get monetized, and at which point, you know, a big giveaway is going to be triggered. So if you could kindly share the video around for all your friends to see, would definitely make me a very, very happy brewmaster. But that is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. Don't forget, guys, I will be seeing you all the day after tomorrow. I've gone back to like my more normal scheduling due to work and things now that early access is over. A video every couple of days. So yeah, until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.